Welcome to Eyez Photos Industry Talk with your host, photographer Steve Jackson of Eyez Photos Media. Eyez Photos Media Portfolios. Think about portfolios as I'm adding another high school to my speaking portfolio. I had the honor to be alongside with my pull-up experience counterpart, the host with the most, Mr. Brandon Gates, the head over of Pull-up Experience, the Pull-up Experience, TPUE, as we are a collective of entrepreneurs, and we help other entrepreneurs and business owners and also nonprofits elevate. We are Entrepreneur Elevation Group here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we visited Ohio school, Euclid, Ohio. Shout outs to Euclid High School. As he had that honor to speak, and I kind of put some 2 cents in, but I captured the moment he presented. Like soon we got to the students, we had to basically present. No setup, no nothing, like, all right, they're all yours. So we had to run and gun and definitely pivot. If anybody know the pull-up experience, we are the artists of pivoting. We know how to pivot on a dime, and we do each time. But it was very fruitful, and documenting this journey is always good, as we spoke on entrepreneurship as well as podcasting, and even did a podcasting opportunity as some money was given away. And shout outs to Brandon Gates for that. Like, that's just so honorable, encouraging the young students, the youth, the next generation, help propel them to fuel their entrepreneur journey, their podcasting media journey, content creation journey. We taught them a little bit about business, marketing, as well as the basics of podcasting and how to make money from podcasting. So it was very fruitful. We only had like 30, 35 minutes with the students. Some time was cut off, but we made the most out of it. We got the most out of it, and we're going to keep it going. We're going to put together some programs, especially for the after school programs, to see what we can do to help push the entrepreneurship ballot, especially in Cleveland, Ohio. It's critical, it's major, it's important, it's purposeful, it's needed. And we got a tour of Euclid High School. Shout outs to Euclid High School again. Just showing us some of the programs they have, how we could be involved in what the students are doing, like from robotics to culinary arts. Like, they having, chefs, and the students work with the chefs selling meals at the school, culinary meals at the school. I think it was about like $16, $17 for a plate. It was like, wow, it's amazing. I might have to come here for lunch a couple days, couple times. So it's amazing. Robotics, like I said, culinary arts, music production, music recording. I got studio at the school, podcasting, which we spoke on, entrepreneurship, so many different programs. Like, I had a fraction of this when I was growing up, or at the schools that I attended. So it's amazing to see and amazing to hear what the different schools have going on, just the opportunities these schools have going on. So again, shout outs to Euclid High School. We appreciate you for letting us in your doors, treating us well, welcoming us, encouraging us to give some great insights to the students also encouraging them, motivating them, showing them that there is opportunities that they can take in entrepreneurship, being what they want to be, and also podcasting if that's their route. But even if they don't, they still know how to set up one or how to be on another person's podcast to help promote their business. But the most important thing, podcasting is a marketing vehicle for your business. Like alienized photos, media is my business. Alienized photos, industry talk is the marketing arm of my business. And that's the main reason I started the podcast and also expand my network and show off my network with different guests as we kind of create master classes through our conversation. So it was very important. And my solo episodes, I could make it very salesy and preachy. I haven't yet. Maybe one day, but right now it's just, free game, as you could say, or many will call it. So take the free game, but hey, you got to start somewhere. You always got to give back, and this is my give back, as well as me marketing myself in exchange for that. You know, help me to help me to help you. I got to help myself first, got to help my business first. I got to get it out here. And I felt podcasting is the best way, the best method to do that. I'm always in a car driving like I am now, but I'm able to record audio. I'm not heavy on video, but with audio, I feel like I could do it almost any and anywhere. I can find a quiet place, plug my mics into my phone and hit record. So that's been working for me. So audio, podcasting works for me. I know sometimes I will incorporate video or have some video clips, but I'm not big on it, especially right now in this moment. But as I continue to grow out and continue to get funding and continue to have more time to sit down and actually spend time in front of the camera, well polished productions, I would do that. But right now, straight audio. Find so many audio episodes. You can find 50 plus in this current day. It's December 2025. So I'm not stopping. I'm gonna hit 1,000, whether that's solo episodes or a combination with solo episodes with guests, or even live interviews at conferences. 1,000, I promise. Not stopping until I reach 1,000. Even after I hit 1,000, I'm probably gonna still be going, but I may be compelled to move in another direction. Maybe my photography business is thriving where I really don't have much time for the podcast anymore. So, anything could happen, but I promised myself 1,000 episodes. So I'm promising you all 1,000 episodes, 1,000 educational episodes, inspirational episodes, motivational episodes, mindset perspective episodes that you could take in, digest. And most of my solo episodes is definitely 30 minutes or less. I aim for the 23 mark, the old school TV shows. Most of my old heads know. The 23-minute programs on TV. That's counting commercials. That's how you get your like 28 to 30-minute TV shows. But most of it is about 22 to 23 minutes if you watch a lot of old school sitcoms like Martin, Fresh Prince, and then your favorite cartoons. It's 20 to about 25 minutes. Because they got to have, the show's paid for and everything paid for. They got to make money. So they run ads. And you see that a lot on YouTube, which we kind of told the students about how to generate money from YouTube is through ads. But you have to have a certain number of subscribers, a certain number of views, a certain number of watch hours, and just teaching them and walking through them in the process and how the Pull Up Experience podcast has met all those requirements on YouTube and is able to be monetized. And we're still strategizing our method because we don't want to run a lot of ads, or the ads that we do, we want to film ourselves and place them in the episodes. But a lot of outside, pre-recorded ads, that's something we were kind of talking through. But we also want to offer this for free, but we also don't want to keep, working at a discounted price or for free. We're going to need money to sustain ourselves. We have family, we have little children, and some of us older children. Like I said, we have our family, we have our businesses. We got to take care of ourselves, our well-being, our health. So if you want more of us, then kind of pitch in, see how you can help out. Maybe get us funding, maybe just pay us directly. But, we're here. We're here living in our purpose. And we want to do more of it, but, we do what we can. But we gotta have a balance, and that's what we teach entrepreneurs, to have that balance. Like, yeah, we do free work all the time. A lot of times we say yes a lot, and this is one of the opportunities we said yes. It's mainly for branding, but we opened it up to the team. Came out, just for moral support and also to document the moment. End up giving a few words. So it's always good to have that support and that support system, and just be ready for opportunities. But yeah, that's my spiel. And again, thank you, Euclid High School over in Euclid, Ohio, right outside of Cleveland, Ohio. But I still call it Cleveland. But Euclid, Ohio, I think it's the Panthers. Don't beat me up if it's not. But yeah, shout out to the Panthers, Euclid High School. All right, y'all. Peace. This has been Photographer Jackson, Steve Jackson, the Alien Eyez Photos Media, bringing you the marketing arm, Alien Eyez Photos Industry Talk podcast. And it's going to be much bigger than that as I continue to build this out and have more education and build it to an educational platform. Yeah, so stay tuned for that and some ebooks. I got the 10-day social media sabbatical. I did a 10-day fast from all social media, even YouTube. If you look at it as a social media, I did not use none of it. Rarely was on my phone. Ended up going 10 and a half, almost 11 days. So I beat my 10-day sabbatical away from social media. And yeah, it felt good. I got a lot accomplished. I documented each day. So go check out that series, 10-day social media sabbatical, day 1 through 11. 11th day is the recap. If you don't want to listen to all of them, I encourage you to listen to the recap, as you will get some nuggets and summarize versions of the episode. So look out for that in the ebook, and I'm going to have a course around it as well. But if you want to book me for event photography or photography in general, but event photography is my specialty, as well as video production and podcast productions or behind the scenes. Or if you want coaching, either or, to book me as a photographer or both, to help you with coaching, marketing, ideation, to help build out your blueprint for your business, then let's talk. You can catch my information over at alieneyesphotos.com. And that's alien eyes, like your eyeballs, eyes with a Z, photos with an S. alieneyesphotos.com. And on all social media, ALIENEYEZ Photos. Alien Eyes Photos on all social media. And I'm starting to post a little more on YouTube, so check out our YouTube channel, Alien Eyes Photos. And again, this is photographer Jackson, Steve Jackson of Alien Eyes Photos Media, bringing you Alien Eyes Photos Industry Talk. Shout out to Brandon Gates, the Pull Up Experience, the whole Pull Up Experience team. Go check out our end of the year episode over on YouTube. And again, special shout outs to the Euclid High School staff team, Mr. Webster, all the great, staff members that's running these programs, and the teachers as well. Can't forget about the teachers. Oh man, I love it. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm hearing. This has been a journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always tuning in, always supporting. God bless. Peace.